Howdy, and welcome back to episode 10 of Creative Freedom. We finally hit double digits. I'm very excited about that. For this episode, I do have some big plans. I'm going to be recording it all in one night, so it might be a little bit shorter, but hopefully we can finally get some projects that I've been meaning to start finally started. As you can tell, I'm standing in front of the building that we finished off last episode, the town hall. I kind of went around, did some more detailing. Still not completely finished, still gotta do interiors, but I think we'll save that for another video. I really don't like doing interiors, so I'll kind of make it like a challenge episode for myself. And I'm not gonna plan it in my creative world, which I've done for these past two buildings. As you can tell in the background, you can see I'm also planning out another build in the back. That's gonna be for the next episode. We're gonna be doing some terraforming out there, and then adding this nice build, but that's just giving you a sneak peek into the future. Hopping to the outline of the cathedral over here, as you can tell, I've already started getting some materials gathered. I haven't gotten all of them yet, but I've mostly gotten all the stone. So that either being the andesite, stone, tuff, and what I just finished up right in this little section is deep slate. It took me forever to get all this. I'm actually about to go down back to the mines and just kind of show you the big hole that I was digging for it. But I kind of want to finish off getting the rest of the materials so we get it started. But I'm going to do it a little bit differently this time. I'm going to just kind of talk about my experiences recently. When this video is going to be released, it's going to be about a week and a half after Hurricane Helene hit. I do live in the southern Appalachians, and I did actually get affected by it. But for me, I got very lucky about it. Like I said, I live in the southern Appalachians, so we weren't actually expecting to actually get hit by the hurricane that hard. No one knew it was going to be coming up, so we didn't really have that much time to prepare. Where I'm located, though, I was in an apartment in like the downtown of this town. We did have some flooding, which was kind of scary, but it wasn't in my apartment, luckily. However, the streets above and below myself were completely turned into rivers. Like, you would walk by and you wouldn't even know if the road was there. I would say maybe about 2 to 3 feet of water. However, I had the bright idea to actually go out and about that day and just walk around, which I do not recommend. It is not the safest thing to do because you could just be walking around and you could be swept up by a piece of wood or any other debris that's going down. I was actually up when it first hit. It was probably around 5 o'clock in the morning. I just woke up, had completely no power. And the really scary thing about it, or interesting thing about it for me, is my apartment, I have no windows at all. So you just wake up in pitch blackness and you just kind of have to, or I was just kind of stumbling around trying to find my phone or a flashlight I can use. Unfortunately, I forgot to charge my phone the night prior, so it was already on like 15%. So I had to use my phone sparingly that day. First thing I did, of course, was just call my family and make sure, telling them that I'm doing okay. After calling my family, which I got done like maybe around 7 o'clock that morning, I waited for my roommates to wake up. I had one of them, he woke up around, I would say 7:30-ish, so I didn't have to wait that long. But me and him just decided to go out, start walking around, and it's just crazy to see the amount of destruction that a hurricane can have on a small mountain town. While walking around, we were also meeting or agreed with some other people kind of doing the same thing that we were, just kind of exploring, making sure that their houses and stuff are all okay, checking out damages. But it's definitely a really scary experience. At the time, I was kind of thrilled the whole time. I'm like, this is a new experience. I was thinking I'm like just out in a worse storm, but not like a hurricane. So it came to a surprise to me when the next morning when I woke up and I was just seeing all the damages from Asheville and South Carolina. And I'm hoping that everyone from those areas are doing okay. So in the description of the video, I'm going to be linking resources that you can help out and hopefully we can thrive from this, and anyone who is affected by this horrendous storm is just safe. With all the rest of the materials, I think we go ahead and roll into the time lapse of finally getting the cathedral started. So let's get it going. Welcome back from that lovely time lapse. As you can tell, we finally got the front portion of the cathedral done. I think it turned out really nice. There's still some small touches I need to do, like lighting up some dark areas. I was getting constantly attacked by mobs. And then, of course, where I'm standing right now is I need to start filling in the glass planes. They're going to be purple, and I think it just look really, really pretty. With that being said, I have completely forgotten to do at the very start of this project is we could start crossing things off on this checkboard over here. So first we got gather basic materials. We got that done. So that feels good to cross off. And then the cathedral entrance, we just got that done. And oh boy, it fills out this world. Once I physically put it into here, I didn't realize how big it was gonna be. It just towers over all my other builds. So we go ahead and cross that one off too. I think within the next 2 videos, we'll start working on the corridor, that back section, which if I take you into free cam real quick, there's that design I was talking about. I just think it looks really pretty, and it just kind of goes with this grungy, cool vibe. Since we're nearing the end of the milestone video, I kind of want to recap some projects that we've done. Starting off with that mushroom in the back, which again, I think looks really good. Still needs some improvement, but again, that's for a future date. We got this water wheel we've worked on. We've got this trading hall, which is the very first time-lapse projects that we did. Then we finished up the walls of the ravine. The storage room and the furnace room both turned out really good. I still need to start planning out some more builds down there, kind of flesh out this area a little bit more. And on that note, I kind of want to talk about the lore of this world. I finally sat down one day and just kind of figured out what I wanted the lore to be. So what I decided is that this magical ravine opened up thousands of years ago, and this civilization just started thriving around it. But from this ravine came some magical substance, or just aura, I guess, and it allowed mushrooms and trees to thrive. So that's why we have huge mushrooms in the back, and I kind of want to lean into that more in my future builds, and why we have this fallen tree. But on the civilization aspect of it, we have this town start to pop up, and with what I want to do with the cathedral in the back is I want to make it like these people are starting to worship this crater or this ravine, and they're using it in their everyday lives. So again, in the future, I have plans for like a mining operation where they're gonna start drilling, and that little stone outline in the back right there, I'm gonna have like a rock and there's gonna be a crane on it. I have all these ideas and I'm just really excited to sit down and start fleshing them out more and giving this world more of a lived in feel. But I think I'm gonna end this video here, and I just wanted to share what I was thinking. But I think I'm gonna end this video right here. I just want to say thank you for all the support and for all the new viewers I've been getting. I really hope you enjoy this series. But for today, we'll end it here, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!